Soundpeats makes headphones for almost any occasion, and I am shocked that this is their first entry into the over-the-ear headphone market. The Soundpeats Space are their first take on these type of headphones. So let's open these up and dive right in. So grab some water and let's get started. First impressions of the Space are good. Actually very light per se. 264 grams to be exact. That is because there is quite a bit of plastic all over these headphones, but that's not a bad thing. They still feel solid in the hand, no cracking or squeaking when bending or folding them. There is metal in the headband as they do expand and fit multiple sizes. Putting these on, you do feel a good seal around the ear cups, which are made of memory foam and are super comfortable wearing with or without glasses. The cushions are a pleather material that wrap around the memory foam to make that a solid seal. And when needing to take these off to talk to someone in the room or just move abouts, the headphones fold flat so that they can be worn around your neck comfortably. And when you want to take them off and store them, they even fold up to be stored in the, there is no carrying case. Well, they can fold up and you can store them in your own case or a drawer per se. On the right side of the headphones, we have the power button, volume rocker, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. And something to note, these buttons will also control your media, which means your play, pause, and track control. And if you hold the power button, you can call upon Siri, Google, Alexa, or the Samsung one. I can never remember, it's Bixby. On the left side, we have the ANC button, which I will explain in a little bit, but as well, there is the USB-C port for charging. These grills you see on both sides of the headphones are the microphones. These are what will pick up your voice. And then there are 4 other microphones around, which are used to remove the background noise for ANC and during voice calls. These headphones feature active noise cancellation. Now, their website states that they will remove up to 35 decibels of noise, and they do a good job of eliminating the lower level noises, like an airplane hum or even a lawnmower, which I tested. These headphones feature 40mm dynamic drivers, which do provide good audio, which we will get to shortly, but the meat and potatoes on these is the battery life. 123 hours in normal use. 123 hours on a single charge is fantastic for this price range and even a little bit north of that. Now, using ANC does drop it to just above 60 hours, but they also have a quick charge feature which will score you 12 hours of use in only 10 minutes of charging. These headphones also feature multi-point, which allows you to connect 2 devices at once, but still only allows audio from one, so it will switch back and forth as things change between both devices. For the mobile gamers, the Soundpeats feature a game mode which will bring the latency down to 65 milliseconds, which is fast enough for pretty much any gaming session you can have on a mobile device. There is a small delay, but it is hard to notice in any normal game type. If you are competitive though, it's best to stick and go wired with the included audio cable. Now, to the sound test. These headphones do support high-res audio, but only while being plugged in with the included 3.5mm headphone cable. And that means connecting it directly to your device, and that does make the sound great. But the downside is the DSP and the ANC are turned off, as when you plug the cable into the headphones power down, and these are just strictly the 40mm drivers. But when playing wireless, having these headphones do a little bit of the work, they do still sound very good. Don't think you need to have these plugged in to get that great sound. And if you download and use the Soundpeats app, you can actually go in and play with either the custom EQ or change it to one of the 9 included EQs to fit your liking. Now, being Bluetooth headphones, you most likely will answer a call or two when using these, so let's give that a test.
So here's what the Soundpeats Space sound like when using the microphones on the headphones. Test 1, 2, 3. Now let's go and take a listen to hear what these sound like.
Now, after going back and listening to that, they do seem a little tinny, and it seems like Soundpeats is aiming at removing the lower tones as like they do with the ANC Active. But for the price, you would have no problems taking calls on these. Jumping into the Soundpeats app, like I mentioned before, you can change the EQ settings, but you can also update the firmware, enable game mode, as well as enable the multi-point connection. But it's super easy to open up, find your best listening profile, set it, and just forget it. With all the good stuff on the table there are a few flaws with these headphones. And one of them is that there is no carrying pouch or case included in the box. I understand for the price of these that they need to cut costs, but it would have been super nice just to have a pouch in there to put these in. I mean, they even fold up like they're meant to go in a pouch. Why do all that work and not include a pouch? The second con is just volume. These are loud enough for me in most occasions. I just feel that for some, these are going to lack that volume that some users would want, and these do not have that eardrum wrecking volume by any means. With all that on the table, what do you think the price of these are? These retail for $79. That is a crazy good price for these kinds of headphones. With all the features mentioned, they nail the price, and these are a great first kick at the can of over-the-ear type headphones. But that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed. Click the like button if you made it to the end. Subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you in the next